Hey everyone, Eugene Fedorovsky coming to you live from Brooklyn, New York. Happy Wednesday! I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Happy 2019. Are you ready to get started with this new year? Are you ready to make it your, as Gary Vaynerchuk calls it, your bitch? Are you ready to make it your best year ever? Today I'm going to share 3 tips on how to make 2019 your best year ever. In case you're not ready for it, it's January 2nd. Yes, it is. Sometimes I got to check my date. Hey, Tammy. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining. So, let's get straight into tip number 1. Take a look at my shirt. What does it say? One day or day one? You decide. Hey, Michelle. Happy Wednesday. Or happy Monday if it feels like a Monday to you as well. So, like the shirt asks, one day or day one, you decide. So decide whether this year will be that year that you're finally going to get off your butt and do what it is that you've been waiting to do. Decide whether today, January 2nd, will be that day one, or hopefully it's even day 2. Hey, maybe you're an overachiever. Is today going to be day 1, day 2, day 3 of whatever it is that you said you were going to do? I saw a post from a friend of mine yesterday, I believe, who said that she started her resolution, her New Year's resolution in December. That was super smart. The people who want to get something accomplished in 2019, get a running start. So if for some reason you didn't know that, that's okay. Hey, no problem. We've all been there. So understand that it's not too late to start now. Yeah, I know, today's January 2nd. You may not have done anything January 1st. And you're probably baby bearing, crying, oh my God, I should have done this. I should have went to the gym yesterday. I should have started my diet, but I was too tired. I stayed up all night the night before. Stop it. Make today day 1 of whatever it is that you wanted to do. Don't keep telling yourself, oh, someday I'm going to lose the weight. Or someday I'm going to build my business. Or someday I'm going to make that Facebook Live video. Or someday I'm going to send a prospecting message. Someday blah, 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 blah. Make today day 1 of that thing that you've been doing. Now, if you're brave enough, drop a comment. Tell me what is it that you've been doing and today you're going to make an action on. It's okay. If you're not, that's perfectly cool. Send me a message. Tell me what it is that you've been doing and what it is that you can do today to make sure you're not doing it anymore. And if there's anything I can help you personally with, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share my tips with you, share how I can help, whatever case might be. Hey, John, happy Wednesday, buddy. Thank you for jumping on. So, that's tip 1. Decide that you will do that thing. Whatever that thing is, losing weight, booking a vacation, building a business, whatever the case may be, that thing that you're doing, decide that today is day 1. Decide that this year is year 1. That this is going to be the best year ever. That's a decision. You make that decision and you spend the next 364 or whatever days working that decision to make the year the best year ever. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2. And this is something I learned from my friend Scott, who learned it out of a book. Treat the things that you want to have as if you already had them. Hey, Bridget, happy Wednesday. So what do I mean by that? Put into being how great 2019 is, or even better, how great 2019 was. Hey, Sheila, happy Wednesday. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it many, many times, our subconscious is stupid. It doesn't know the difference between real and fake. That's why we cry during movies. Movies are not real. I'm sorry, they're not. Doesn't mean that we don't cry at them. Doesn't mean that they don't bring up emotions. Hey, Jamaica, happy Wednesday. I'm not above that. When I watch a movie, I'll be honest, I cried yesterday during Aquaman. I mean, this is Aquaman we're talking. It's a comic book movie. I cried a little. The music, the scenery got me all teared up. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not real. It's not happening. So, this is something, again, I learned from my friend Scott, who learned it from a book. Whatever you want to happen in 2019, act like it already happened. Oh man, 2019 was the best year of my life. I finally got the car of my dreams. I finally hit that rank. I finally built my business to the level I wanted to. And whatever it is that you've been wanting to do in this year, treat it like it already happened. This is related to what I learned before about one of the visualization techniques. So let's say you want a car. Hey Lana, happy Wednesday. Let's say you want a car really, really bad. First thing you should do is head down to the local dealership, sit in that car. Hey Angelo, happy Wednesday. Sit in that car, put your hands on the steering wheel and feel it. Feel the dashboard, feel the screen if it has navigation, feel the door, leather, whatever. Feel the sunroof, feel it everywhere. Feel it. Then smell it. How does that leather, brand new leather, smell? If it's not leather, if it's cloth, how does the car smell? Then you look at it. You look at the beautiful hand stitching. You look at how the gauges look. Hey Curran, what's up buddy? Happy Wednesday to you. You look at everything. Then you turn the engine on and you listen to it. You listen to that purr of the engine. If it's an electric car, it's not going to purr. Listen to the absence of noise. It's beautiful. If you've never been in an electric car, those toys are actually my wife's, Angelo. She's the big collector of these things. Usually, the image is more clear. I'm not sure why it's not as clear today, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll post a picture afterwards. So, where was I? Electric car. If you've never driven a Tesla, even if it's not your dream car, it's an experience. Go test drive it. The first time I drove it, I was driving like 20, 25 miles, and the person I'm driving with, they go, well, if you want to go for it, go for it. Hey Ed, happy Wednesday, buddy. Happy 2019. I floored that. It went from 20 to like 75 in like, I don't know, 2-3 seconds, and it didn't make 1 ounce of noise. It was the most surreal feeling I ever had driving a car. So I definitely recommend you to do that. Now, if Tesla is not on your dream board, cool. Go drive something else. If you want a house, if a house is on your dream board, or you want to visualize a house, go to an open house in your area that fits your house that you would want, the house of your dreams. Walk around, touch the countertops, touch the appliances, touch the walls, touch the doors, the handles. Smell how it smells. Look at all the little details. Listen to how the outside sounds, or how the pool water and stuff like that. What, Angelo? You're getting a Tesla? That is so awesome. Is it a Model 3? I bet you it is. So, what are the common things here? Whatever it is you want, you have to involve your senses. And I actually put together 5 pillars of how to get whatever it is you want. You can get that over at my website at www.eugenefedorowski.com. All you have to do is go there, and in the motto isn't, ooh, is it that sporty one? Ooh, that's nice. So when you go to the website, in the top right corner, you're going to see a place where you can click and enter your email address. You'll get the 5 pillars. It's an audio I recorded. It's about 25 minutes. It goes over how to achieve everything you ever want in your life. So going back, one of the common things that I just mentioned in every single thing that you may want is to involve your senses. And the more you involve them, the more real it's going to feel. So I don't recommend tasting the car. Definitely not recommended. But there are other things you can taste. Hey, if you want to be a pastry chef or something, go taste that pastry, smell that pastry, touch that pastry, whatever. So the more senses you involve, the better visualization is going to be. And where was I going with this? Well, if you feel like you already have it, it's going to be more powerful. Hey, Khalid, what's going on, buddy? Happy Wednesday. So, if it's a car you want, look out your window right now, or maybe take your phone with you or whatever. look out your window and take a look. Those action figures are my wife's, they're not mine. Yeah, that poster, that's what she drew. She's very talented. Hey Ross, happy Wednesday, buddy. So if it's a car you want, you go outside, you look out the window, and picture that car standing there, waiting for you to go start it and go take it for a drive. Nice, I love this shirt too, and it's so applicable today. Tip number 1 was to make sure that today is day 1, not just someday. So for those who jumped on a little late, you can go back and catch it on the replay. Make sure you take a look at tip number 1. It's very important and involves this shirt. So if it's the house you want, stand outside yours or your apartment or whatever and look at and picture that you walking into the house of your dreams. If it's a vacation you want, close your eyes and picture you being wherever it is that you want. If it's on a beach, if it's in Italy, wherever it is, picture it, visualize it. And then imagine like you're already there and you already were there. How would it feel? How would it feel? And whenever you're talking to someone and instead of saying, man, I'm broke, I wish I had more hours of work, or I wish this year was better than it was 2018, or all this negative stuff, instead say, man, isn't it awesome how great 2019 was? The first time you're going to say that, watch the look on people's faces. They're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? 2019 just started. What do you mean how great 2019 was? Well, in your head, 2019 already happened. And 2019 was the best year ever of your life. If it happens in your head, if it happens in your subconscious, which is again very stupid, it will come to realization. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, consistency. If you want to achieve something this year, you have to be consistent at taking the actions that will make it inevitable. So I'll give you an example. So I'm not even going to mention writing down your goals because everybody knows that. If you want to accomplish something, you have to write it down, put it in as many places as possible. Put it on your bathroom wall. You probably spend some time in the bathroom in the morning, brushing your teeth, doing whatever else. Put it in your car, put it in your kitchen, put it everywhere. Put it in your office. So this way you can constantly be looking at what it is that you want to accomplish. So you have your goals written down. You know what you want to accomplish. You've worked backwards to break down the action steps that you need to take on a regular basis in order to hit them. Good. You've done everything so far. You're missing one thing. Action. This ties into the first tip. Make your actions. Take actions. Let's say it that way. Take actions that are necessary to accomplish what it is that you want. So if you want that $100,000 car this year, what kind of a person would own that car? How much money would you have to earn to own that car? And then work backwards. If you want to hit a rank in your company, what does that rank require? How many people do you need to have in your team? How much volume do you need to have? Okay, so if you need to have 1,000 volume or whatever, how many people do you need each carrying that kind of volume? Then break it down even more. Look at your numbers and your statistics and figure out how many people you have to talk to on a monthly basis in order to hit that goal. So if your ratio is for every 10 people you talk to, 1 watches the presentation, and for every 10 people that watch the presentation, 1 signs up, that's 1 in 100. Not the greatest numbers, but that's okay, they're your numbers. So if you need to have 10 people join your business every single month, you need to make sure that you reach out to 1,000 people. Now that sounds crazy, like a huge number. It might be, depending on how much time you have. But then again, you may not need to put 10 people into your business every single month. So break things down to the minutia and then figure out what is it that I have to do on a daily basis in order to make sure I'm hitting the benchmarks, to make sure that this year will be the powerful year that I've wanted it to be. That 2018 was the best year of my life. Now you may be sitting there and thinking, well, 2018 was pretty good. That was my case. 2017 was the best year up on that point. And I really thought, how am I going to top it? 2018 was even better because I made it be even better. So 2019, no one is in charge of making this year the best year of your life except for you. Now I know it's hard to hear that, but we human beings are super duper powerful. We can achieve whatever it is we want to achieve. Whether you believe it or not, you can. You can. It might take you time. It might take resilience. It might take consistency. It might take passion. It might take hearing shit from so many people and just taking it and taking it. But at some point, if what you want bad enough, you will get it. That is a promise you can take to the bank. People either succeed or they quit. There is nothing in between. You can have failures in between. You can try to talk to people and then be shut down. You can keep trying, and then you're going to succeed. One of the things I learned from Go for No book, amazing book for anyone who has anything to do with sales, is this is what we're taught. This is you. This is success. This is failure. That's what they teach us in school. You're in the middle. You either fail or you succeed. Nothing else. That is the path. You stand here. You go this way, you can either succeed or you can fail. You go this way, you can either succeed or you can fail. What it really is, and this is what probably everyone who's successful in business understands. This is you. This is success. This is failure. So if you notice, if you drew an imaginary line, to get from where you are to get to success, you have to go through failure. You will have to knock your head against the wall, figuratively please, several times before you get it what it is that you want. If it was easy, everybody would already have it. It's true. So understand that whatever it is you want out of life, it will take hard action. And then eventually, when you get to it, it will be so worth it. So look at the consistency. Now, I'll admit this is one of the most challenging things for me, to be consistent on a daily basis. Because sometimes I want things to happen right now. And sometimes even I, quote unquote, struggle with this, where I keep asking myself, well, what's going on? Other people are getting success, I'm not. That's comparitis. That's comparisons coming in and taking my beliefs down. So if you ever catch yourself comparing yourself to somebody else, understand that wherever somebody else is, they're there because of their own journey. That doesn't mean that your journey is any worse. Because you don't know what kind of shit they had to go through to get where they are. You just know the highlights, possibly. So go through whatever it is you have to do to get wherever it is that you want to get to. This is why the dream board is so important. This is why writing down goals is so important. I know you're going to say, well, I know what I want to accomplish this year. I have it up here. The problem is, there is something special in taking a pen and a piece of paper, or if you want to get fancy, an iPad and a pencil, and writing down, not typing, writing down what it is that you want to accomplish. And then breaking it down. So you want to hit this rank? Okay, I need to talk to this many people. I need to make sure this many people watch the presentation. I need to make sure that this many people sign up. And make sure, once you write it down, you have it in a visible place where you can see it multiple times a day. And then you can hold yourself accountable. Hell, if you can't hold yourself accountable, find an accountability partner. Find someone in your company, upline, crossline, sideline, maybe even downline, a friend in the industry, somebody. Hire a coach. I've done accountability coaching for other people. I find it rewarding personally. Some people don't like it. I like it. So understand that you will have to be accountable, and you're going to have to take this on a regular basis. So having it up here is not enough. So you write it down on a piece of paper. Let's say that this is a piece of paper you write it down on, and you put it on your bathroom mirror. Write it down on a piece of paper. You put it against the wall where you take against the toilet. You write it down on a piece of paper. You put it on your refrigerator. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it next to your bed. Write it down on a piece of paper. Yeah, all this writing down and all these papers. Hey Natalie, happy Wednesday, superstar. Write it down, put it in your car. Write it down, put it on your desk at work. Write it down, put it, I don't know, somewhere else. Have your whole house in pieces of paper that say what you need to do on a daily basis. And no matter where you turn, oh shoot, I have to talk to 10 people. Did I talk to 10 people today? I did not. Let me go talk to 10 people. Hey Mindy, happy Wednesday. Happy New Year to you. You go to take a poop, there's a piece of paper right there. 10 people. Oh crap, I didn't talk to my 10 people. Let me send 10 messages right now. You go to brush your teeth at night, there's a post-it on the mirror. 10 people. It doesn't have to be 10 people. It could be 5, could be 20, could be 30, whatever your numbers are, they're your numbers. Please don't think that 10 is the magic number. You see 10 people. You go, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm ready to go to bed. Did I reach out to 10 people today? No, I did not. Don't let your head hit the pillow until you do what it is that you need to do to be consistent. Now, I know there's one more thing that you're going to tell me, or you're probably asking yourself, well, I don't feel like it. Unfortunately, there's going to be days when you don't feel like it. And I'm also going to tell you that unfortunately, feeling like it has nothing to do with actually doing it. I know it's hard to imagine, but it is true. And chances are, if you don't feel like it, and you man up or woman up, and you do it anyway, you will feel excited about whatever it is that you didn't want to do. Taking the first step is usually the hardest thing to do. But once you get it, you get into momentum. So sending that first message, hard. Especially if you haven't done it in a while, or have never done it. Shooting that first video, hard. It's going to be hard. Especially if you haven't done it in a while. I went, I don't know, on a 2, 3, 4 weeks, somewhere mid-year, without doing a video. It was hard for me to turn the camera back on. It's not hard for me to do the live, but it was hard for me to turn it back on. Because every day it was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And yes, it's true. Even though I know about this stuff, it still hits me. So if you keep practicing this, have a baseline level of activity. Hey Joe, happy Wednesday, buddy. If you have a baseline level of activity that you're willing to hit on a daily basis, this is tip number 3 on how to make 2019 your best year ever. And again, if you jumped on late, go back, take a look at the first 2 tips that I shared. One of them has to do with my shirt. That's right, I tie my shirt into a tip. That's gangster. Yeah, that's right. I feel like if you don't pat yourself on the shoulder, you're not doing a good enough job. Hey Elise, happy Wednesday. So that was tip number 3. Make sure that you are consistent. And again, if you want the 5 pillars of success in network marketing, feel free to go to my website at www.eugenefedorowski.com. If you're on an iPad or a computer, you're going to find it in this corner right here. It's going to be in the top right corner. You're going to see a place where you can click, fill in your name and your email address, and you're going to get an email with an audio. It's a 20-something minute video, 20-minute something audio, but I believe it is the 5 crucial things that you absolutely need in order to succeed in this business. And again, you can find that at www.eugenefedorowski.com. If you don't know how to spell it, take a look at the spelling on my Facebook page. Not that difficult, not that challenging. And hey, you can always send me a message and I'll help you out. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope 2019 was the best year ever for you. If you're asking yourself, what the hell did he just say? Yes, I've said, I hope 2019 was the best year ever for you. Go back and check out tip number 2 of why I said it this way. And I look forward to speaking to you in another video. Have a great evening, guys.